right, we are live, and the National Hockey League trade deadline is upon us. I'm joined with Marc Merrell. Marc Weiss can't be here today, and Andrew Mackin will be joining us later today. His trade predictions went well, Marc, right?
Excellent from his point of view.
Dustin Brown, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, they were on the move for sure, according to Andrew. All right, so let's get started with Taylor Hall and Curtis Lazar to Boston. Would you say this is a good move for Boston or a bad move for Buffalo?
It's really not a bad move for either. I mean, Boston fleeced them. I think. I mean, and there's Bjork in a second rounder for Hall and Lazar. I think that's a great trade for both teams, really.
Yeah, well, if you think about, well, you were talking about that last show about Hall's value. The guy has 2 goals, so I don't think someone would give up a first round pick for someone with 2 goals and not sure how he's going to perform.
Yeah, well, that Anders Bjork was kind of like the first round. Not really, but that's kind of what they gave them instead of a first rounder. Boston getting Hall and Lazar makes them a cup contender, I think.
To have more guys on your roster than the first line because you look at this Bruins team, they're really struggling to hold on to that 4 spot. I mean, Philly's only 4 points out. The Rangers are still there, but I think Hall really wants to go to it. He wants to go to Boston, so maybe this is his time to show everyone that he's not, past his prime. He's not this losing type of player. So I think this is a good move for him, and maybe he'll stay in Boston for the next few years.
That's what they were talking about. I think they talk about, not sure if it's going to be the end of the season or shortly, but I think he wants to stay in Boston. But he said that about a lot of places, New Jersey,
Yeah, he said
Buffalo.
that about us. Oh, I love it here. I see
No,
this being my home. And then what happens? We end up trading the guy.
yeah, to Arizona.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Curtis Lazar?
I wanted the Penguins to get him. The Penguins needed a guy like that for depth, but I think Boston needed him more. Lazard's a great penalty killer, and he's just a great player overall. I mean, he's not a goal scorer like Hall, but he's a great addition to a team that needs depth.
Was he the guy that ate the burger on the floor? Remember Andrew Hammond?
Yeah, no, I think that might have been Hoffman. I don't remember who ate it off the floor.
I thought that was Lazar. But
No,
you
I don't
know what
think.
I'm talking about, right? They threw the
Yeah,
burgers.
yeah, and he picked up and ate it.
All right, so I'm going to dailyfaceoff.com because I want to see the Bruins lines combinations. I'm not sure if this is with Hall and Lazar.
Hall's gonna play on the second line.
Oh yeah, so yeah, this is a huge improvement for the Bruins because the first line you have Marchand, Bergeron, Pasternak. Then on that second line you have Nick Ritchie, David Krejci, and Carson Coleman. So Hall is going to be on that second line for sure. I'm not sure who's going to sit. Maybe Bledar, maybe Wagner. So yeah, this Bruins team definitely improved.
Oh yeah, just getting Hall and Lazar boost up that team. I think that was a great trade. You give up a second and on this Bjork, you're not really giving up a lot.
Mac, how are you?
What's going on, doggy? Round
So
two.
what do you think about the trade deadline today?
It was boring, and there's nothing to say about it. I mean, yeah, just because there wasn't like any big deal, it was cool just to like see it out. Wait, like the entire day.
Yeah, for sure. So I want your opinion on a few things. Can you tell me about Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Dustin Brown, and how they fit on their new
Yeah,
teams?
I don't know, man. It was actually really cool. I, they did want him. It was just I guess the deal part with their first pick. I get because they're like a team like they can go deep like I doubt it or get or even miss the final.
Yeah, because I remember you telling us Nugent was going to be on the move.
Well, they did get Dmitry Kulikov from the New Jersey Devils today for a conditional draft pick.
Yeah, but not like
Yo, you know what's funny? We got the fans trolling us now. I mean, trolling you,
How
Andrew.
about that Nugget hop? I don't know. That is
The Nugget.
fucking great player, huh? No, it just didn't happen. I mean,
They did trade Jeff Carter, though.
they did.
The
They
Kings.
did.
So,
It's a
Mark,
great.
how do you feel about that for your Penguins?
It's a huge trade. I think. I think we needed a big body, and getting Jeff Carter is a great trade. I mean, we didn't give up a conditional third and fourth, so it's really not that. We didn't really give up that much.
Yeah, so I think, does that help their depth, or do you think maybe...
Well, Malkin's Ron Hextall gave an announcement today. Kapanen's out for another 2 weeks. Malkin's skating and very close to returning. And Brandon Tanev won't be ready until the playoffs. So I think
Yeah, I
getting
saw that
Carter,
about Tanev.
getting Carter for the rest of the season and the playoffs really helps out the depth. I think we could take out a couple players. We can do some line switching. So I think it's a great trade for the Pens.
Well, you guys do add another veteran, so that helps.
It helps with the young guys, with maybe players that haven't been in the playoffs that much before.
So where do you see him fitting? Because right now the lines are like this. You have Gensel, you have Crosby, you have Russ, then you have Zucker, you have McCann, you have Rodriguez, you have Ashton Reese, you have Gaudreau, you have Lafferty, and then
Well, Gaudreau got hurt, so he'll probably fill in the Gaudreau spot in the third
Ready.
line. So Gaudreau, Gaudreau's out. He's day to day. I think he is right now, but he'll probably fit into Gaudreau's spot on the third line center.
are you guys surprised that no goaltender was on the move? There were talks about Bernier. I mean, David Riddick went on the move to help Toronto, but
Riddick went to Toronto, and Devin Dubnyk.
Yeah, he went to Colorado.
Yeah, which I think is a great trade for Colorado, just to get a solid backup.
I mean, I think someone on NHL Network was saying, "Oh, why go after Dubnyk?" But they didn't mention the fact that he's been on a bad Sharks team.
Yeah,
And
but his save percentage is not helping, and he wasn't that great on Minnesota.
I get that, but
It's better than having
He's not
Pavel.
gonna do anything.
It's better than having Pavel Francouz.
He was solid though, and
You can't rely on him if Grubauer gets hurt.
Grubauer's 24-8-1, and the rest of their goaltenders.
I mean, Jonas Johansson just shut out a couple days ago. So it's something to look forward to. But I mean, if Grubauer gets hurt, Colorado's done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like their goaltending situation, horrendous.
You need Grubauer to stay healthy. You don't really have a good depth.
For a Vezina, probably gonna be him.
Who, Grubauer?
Yeah, he'll be top 3. He's insane.
I wouldn't say Grubauer could win it. I was thinking of more of
Vasilevsky.
yeah, Vasilevsky.
There's no shot he's not winning it this year. He's having a great season.
Grubauer's probably gonna get runner-up. Either him or Flowers playing great.
It's probably
How are
be
people gonna
Nasty
vote?
Flower.
How do you vote? Because you have a good team on Colorado.
Well, I mean, we can't.
No, I'm just saying, how are they going to vote? You're going to have someone that's going to vote
I
based
think-
on their stats or the team they're on.
Vazzy's there is no voting. Vazzy's gonna win it.
No, I know, but there may be that one knucklehead. Like,
well, yeah. There's always gonna be someone just to fuck around and shit. Just the Jeter.
yeah, look at Jeter.
That one.
Listen, Vasilevsky's stats this season are absolutely insane. 932 save percentage and 2 goals against. I mean,
So James D wants to know, what does it take for the Penguins to beat the Isles come this postseason? So let's go to the Pittsburgh Penguins fan, Marc Merrell.
special teams. I mean, you
Yeah,
got to
we saw
score
it.
on the power play. I mean, you saw it against the Devils. They got on the power play. They scored. The Islanders have been a great penalty killing team throughout the season. I just think the special teams, shut down their power play and score when you have the chance.
And to add Zajac now to that PK?
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be a harder team to play. They got the tenacity to I wouldn't say win the cup, but definitely go far in the playoffs.
Mark, how important do you think it is for you guys to stay healthy?
I mean, that's huge for any team. I think if we can stay healthy throughout the season from now until playoffs, it's huge. We got Bluger back at last game, and he got a point, got an assist. So
What about your goaltending, though? Do you trust it 100%?
not 100%. No, I mean, Jari played very well last night. Yeah, well, they did play last night, so they played well. The Smith has to kind of figure out his game a little bit. I think he needs to, um, I don't know, get back onto to what he was doing earlier in the season, and then I like the goaltending tandem.
Andrew, what do you think about this Penguins team this postseason?
They're not going to. New York is so structured that it's going to be very tough for someone.
I mean, 6-2 against them this season. I wouldn't say that.
Playoffs are totally different.
I agree, but they have trouble shutting us down. I mean, they could have easily had 3 wins this season against us, but we overpowered them in the final period.
I don't think I think New York is going to go to the conference final. No one's going to beat them.
I don't think so. I think Varlamov against the Penguins this year has been god awful. I mean, I think his average is like 860.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't trust Varley going into the postseason.
I mean, I do, just not against the Penguins because he's been god awful against them this season.
What's his play? He had that series against the Rangers with the Capitals. I think they won that in seven. Uh, how did he do with Colorado in the postseason?
I have Colorado winning it all.
No, I'm saying how did Varlamov? Let me pull up his postseason stats.
I mean, last year in the bubble, he was absolutely insane.
Yeah,
He
he
was on a
was.
different level. I mean,
Well,
he didn't verse any crazy teams. I mean, he versed Philly, which they should have swept, but they took him to 7.
that whole Islanders team was on another level, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bolivier played very well that series. Barzell. I mean, it was just that Dobson, Pelican, Pullock played awesome. They got some
It's,
holes though, but I think they fixed it with getting Sajak and Palmieri.
oh yeah, for sure. Well, we can't really say anything bad about Varley in the postseason because he didn't really. He had 4 trips, and last year was his longest run in the postseason, playing 20 games. So we can't really.
And
He,
he shined in those 20 games. So
yeah, he was on a Colorado team that should have won, and the Washington teams weren't really that good. So we can't really blame Varley for his past postseason. All right, so who Dmitry Kulikov? How important is it for the Oilers to upgrade their defense? You have Caleb Jones, Ethan Beer, who aren't really those top defensemen. Chris Russell's going to be going to the third line as we know it now. So how important is it for them to add another veteran to hopefully make a deep postseason run?
Ethan good. What are you talking about?
Yeah, before a postseason run, I'm talking about.
They're not.
They're good, but they're not those top guys.
I think it's good depth. Um,
Connor's good. The rest of them.
I mean, they have a top scoring defense. I wouldn't say just Connor's good. I mean, Darnell Nurse is having a crazy season along with Tyson Berry. So
Tyson is very good. Back in that 40 years, he's good.
Remember when you got excited over Tyson Barry's autograph?
He's a legend. Man. Like he's good. He's so underrated. Can't play. He just can't.
I'm pulling up his stats now. I think he's top 4 on the Oilers in points,
He is
actually.
his plus thing is god awful.
He's got 35 points.
I know. He's
Yeah, but do
great.
you think maybe it's the system in place, or because he didn't really shine on previous teams?
What are you talking about? He was great on Colorado.
He was, but he wasn't the talk of the team.
because it was Colorado.
All right, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Mac. So it's McDavid and Draisaitl, top two in scoring, obviously on the team. Then it's Barry, Nurse, which are huge to have your defensemen have those kind of points. I mean, 35 points in 42 games. And Darnell Nurse has 28 and 42. And then you have Nuge, Yamamoto, Pulvi, and then you kind of got all those crap guys. But, I mean, Barry and Nurse have been huge for the Oilers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say Barry was always consistent like this.
No, not like this, no.
That's right now. Look at his stats.
I'm looking at them right now in front of me.
They're very good. He is a great offensive.
I'm taking a look on this as well.
He's not
they're average, Mac.
points a season for a defenseman average.
I mean, he had 53 in 14-15 and 57 in 17-18.
Average. Okay, come on, bud. That's not average.
Mac, you're missing the point.
A bad Colorado team.
Mac, you're missing the point.
What's the point?
He's not a Vezina type. He's not a Norris type of guy. He's not a Hedman. He's not a Weber.
But it's up close number.
He has good numbers, but I wouldn't say he's the top.
He's one of the top.
All right, maybe now, but he
in his division, no one's getting dunking Victor or Carl. They're in a league.
I mean, just take a look at this, Mac. I mean, he has 35 points in 42 games, right? He's only a +2.
No, he can't play defense. He knows this.
That's my point.
Well, I mean, if Victor Hedman isn't out there either, he's an offensive defenseman. But we're really talking about a defensive defenseman. John Carlson would win it. Said you have guys that can score 7. Like 6. You think Brent Burns is actually good at or they just look at all up? Brent Burns is a winger.
From the start of his career, he was a forward.
Yeah, he don't defend. Terrible. Look at his numbers now.
All right, Brent Burns.
Yeah, look at his. It's a popular.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I mean, Victor, it's always this most of the same defenders that get in the running.
Yeah, you don't really hear of anyone new.
Well, yeah, Victor Hedman is a defender.
It's usually Hedman, Carlson, Yossi, like those types of guys.
Season Hedman does. I don't think he should get it.
This season?
Adam or Charlie.
Take a look at his stats here.
Look at Adam Fox in his seconds.
That's a little biased, Mac. I mean, he's good, but he's not.
Of course, you're gonna say that.
He's good. He's not. He's
good, but I wouldn't say he's an elite defenseman.
Adam Fox, yeah, but in top 5 Norris.
I don't know, man. I mean, Hedman has 37 points in 41 games.
You're looking at. You don't get enough points for defensemen.
37.
Yeah, all right, but look at who does Fox pass the puck to? Panarin, Zibanejad.
All right, well, who does Hedman pass it to? Stamkos, Point, Kucherov.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Same with like Carlson, who's the Ovi.
Ovi.
Yeah, but you're trying. You were just. Who does Adam?
But I can make the same argument as Crystal Tanker in the Norris. I mean, he has 34 points in 41 games, and he's a +13. So, listen, I think Adam Fox will be an elite defender. I don't think one good season doesn't determine your worth.
The guy has 20 power play points, so you can't really say
that's a lot. I mean, he has 37 points in 40 games, and he's a +13. I mean, he's been one of the bright spots.
He's solid.
Either 12 game or 11 game points. But I mean, you guys don't the Rangers like Islanders.
Well, I understand, but this is his first season. Really, I'm sorry, second season.
and he's
He,
playing solid. I
he
think
is playing solid, but you can't say he's an elite defender yet. He's 23
Yeah,
years
how
old.
you gonna say he's elite?
say that I in top. No,
He's not elite though.
I was
You're trying to make that argument that he is though.
not yet. He will be or 2-3.
I think he will be as well. I mean, I did not know he is from New York. He is
Did he
from
go to? Where did
New
he go
York.
to college?
I think Harvard, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's where I remember.
Adam Fox will be our best defense since Brian Leach.
No,
I can agree. I
Yes.
can agree. I can agree with that.
Yes.
He's a 5'11" D man.
Then done it.
I mean, he has 79 points in 110 games. That's pretty good for defense.
He will be our best defenseman since Brian Leach.
no.
Yeah. Who's better than Adam Fox?
Like in the league?
McDonough. Promise you that. It is not McDonough.
Wait, in the league or just on the Rangers?
You've had some good defensemen
He will be
since Brian Leach.
since Brian Leach.
You gotta make the case for Ryan McDonough.
What has he done for us?
What do you mean? He leaves your team in 2 seconds and wins the cup, so it's kind of like he's a pretty good defender.
He's a good defender, but will be
He's done a lot of good work for that organization.
I didn't say he, but Adam will be better. I don't think Ryan McDonough was all that. Great defender, but he wasn't where he was with us. He's taken us to that next level. Where 16-20, we went deep in the playoffs. 2017, we beat Ottawa and went on to a.
Oh, that's why he's so good. You guys didn't draft him as all of your other good players. That makes more
No,
sense.
we didn't draft him. I think Calgary.
Yeah, he was a third round, 66th overall pick by Calgary in 2016.
Foxy?
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't.
Oh yeah, he just signed as a free agent, right?
No, we traded for him.
No, but I thought Fox was a free agent and he signed.
Yeah, he with the he didn't got traded from Calgary to Carolina in that Dougie Hamilton deal.
That's
So
how you
he
guys
wanted-
got him?
Calgary traded him to Carolina in exchange. No, it was Dougie Hamilton, Fox, and a pick for Hannafin and Lindholm. Fox didn't want to with Carolina, so Carolina Adam Fox for 2 second-round picks.
I swore he was. I thought he just signed as a free agent.
No, we got his right, and then
Oh, he was. Hold on, let's see. Carolina Hurricanes trade signing rights to Adam Fox to New York Rangers for 2 more picks.
yeah.
So I thought he was. Unless they were talking about him. Wait, that might have been the case. I think they were. I think that big rumor was that they were trading his rights. All right. I knew he was on the move somewhere.
Yeah, he didn't want to play, and
Yeah, well, now look at the Hurricanes.
they're great.
They are one of the best home teams. I think they only lost like 4 games at home.
Wow, the Devils only won 4 games at home.
They are 13-7 at home. I'm sorry, 14-4 at home.
The Devils are 4-15-1 on home ice. How freaking embarrassing is that?
Actually, 4-15-3.
All right, 4-15-3.
Yeah, doggy.
What's that to celebrate? Because I waste my money going to their games?
Wait, so you only saw 4 wins this season?
This year, I've seen. I think I saw 2, or maybe 1.
It's all right, Dougie.
Yeah, it's all right, Dougie.
Like per ticket.
That's confidential.
Why would you?
Dougie,
already 5.
Let's
Like, why not just wait until next season?
Because I miss hockey.
so let's go to the Capitals trade. What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
what do you guys? I was going to bring that up too, but we were, just talking, getting along. What do you guys think about that trade for the Capitals? Doesn't it make them better getting rid of
No,
Vrana
Yeah.
and for Anthony Mantha?
no, that might have been one of the worst trades I've seen in a very long time.
Let's not go that far.
You give up a first, a second, a very talented player in Jacob Verana and Richard Panik. That's a little bit of an overpay.
I mean, it was an over. Sonic is a UFA after this season.
Okay, but Verana's a half point per player, and Mata's only.
Vrana had a good run with the Capitals in 2018.
But
He had some key goals. Without him, they don't get to the final or win the cup.
Mac, I don't think you understand that Mata isn't the player he was a couple seasons ago.
Look where he's playing. Look where he played. Obviously.
What does that have to do with anything?
Dougie, who is help him on Marc and goal?
I get that, but what difference does it make?
A lot different. I mean,
I get your point, but here's the thing. If you're a top player, you could improve a team.
He's not top.
So why are you saying it's like a good trade?
Washington right now.
It is not a good trade. You're giving away Jacob Verana and Richard Panik, two great penalty killers, okay, and 2 high picks.
What do you mean high pick?
It's a first round pick?
A first and second round pick. That's huge for an organization.
Wait, Andrew, you're like confusing the hell out of me.
Let me-
How are you saying this is how are you like criticizing
Can I
the
speak?
moves and then saying Manther's like playing a shit organization?
On is restricted.
Okay, but he is an important penalty killer for the Washington Capitals. And so is Verana, and Verana has been killing teams on like power play and penalty kill.
Vrana is the end of the fetch what Mantha wasn't going to pay him. That first would be a late round game with
It doesn't. It's still a first round pick, no matter if it's the 31st or not.
But
It does matter though. The Devils got screwed because of Kovalchuk when he left. That 2014 pick went to be number 30, and who did we get? Stefan Matteau. And where the hell is he now? Sure, it don't matter, but the Devils could have had a better. We could have had a top 5 pick in 2014.
Yeah, but you just what could happen? The Red Wings. No, you don't know. You know 50 to 60. You know how and good
I know he's a good player, but when you have
well, let me go to the Connor draft in 2015. Let's see the late round picks: Nick Merkley, Anthony Bolivier, Jacob Larson, Travis Konechny, Brock Besser, Ilya Samsonov.
You don't know who you're gonna.
But so why give up that pick for a guy that hasn't proven anything, like you said about Anthony Mantha?
He just talent to play. So you're not on a line with Bobby Ryan.
Looking at his stats right now,
and Sam first fucking.
It doesn't matter.
All right, he's never had over 25 points in the season, dating back to his rookie season. Anthony Mantha.
He had like fucking 40 points season.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong stats. Whoops, my bad. He's never had over 49 points in a season.
Cause look,
that's no excuse.
What?
This was before they were absolutely trash. This was the playoffs.
They were like,
Andrew, I'm sorry, but that's not an excuse. He has no one to play with.
So how's he gonna? How's he gonna score?
So Taylor Hall had no one to play with in 2018. He made them go to the playoffs.
Merrell,
Who do you got? Jesper Broad. He's a top player. I mean, I'm not trying to trash on the Devils, but I'm you can't. You're doing the same thing like you did the other show. You can't make excuses for multiple players.
Oh my god.
It's the same thing.
Anthony Mantha is not a bad player by any means. However, they overpaid. They got rid of
A first-round pick for a 40-point player?
Well, not even that. Let alone. They give up a first, a second, and 2 highly classed penalty killers. You know how huge that is for a team, especially going into the playoffs? I'm not saying Richard Panik's a 20-goal scorer, but he's an excellent penalty killer. That is huge for any team.
A first-round pick is what we're trying to get to. You don't give up a first-round pick for a guy that hasn't been over 50 points.
Foligno got it.
Who?
Nick Foligno got it.
Well, Toronto overpaid. That's what Toronto
And Toronto has the depth.
I never said he didn't overpay. But you're not credit where they made.
But there's a difference with Toronto. They have the players. They're not worried about giving up a first-round pick. They're built for the future already. Once Ovi retires, once Backstrom's out the door, you going to see the Capitals in the playoffs every year? Hell no.
Well, maybe believes in you. A lot of players.
I'm sure. I hope he has a great run with the Capitals, but I don't think you should just give up a first-round pick for a guy that hasn't proven anything.
Okay, so I'm looking up Jake Vrana's stats. 25 points in 39 games this season. Last year he had 52 and 69. The year before that he had 47. I can't believe they traded this guy. 157 points in 284 games.
In the morning, I read that taking calls on Tuesday and like 2 other players.
I wouldn't give up a first-round pick for them.
So because
the only person I would give up a first round pick on that team is Dylan Larkin, but they're not going to trade him.
It will be more than first round pick.
Obviously, but I'm just saying.
Picks today are very important.
I agree with that, but it's not only about the picks. They gave up 2 highly classed penalty killers. You don't understand how important Vrana was to the playoffs.
Yes, Merrell. Richard Pond in the penalty.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. Those depth players are making an important role for a team. That's what we got. Look at Tampa's team. Their
Marc,
depth
look at your Penguins in the back-to-back years.
Cullen was a fourth line center.
Bonino, Hagelin.
I know these are depth guys that you need.
Andrew, but the Penguins didn't just win the cup because they had Crosby and Malkin and Fleury and Murray and Letang. They won the cup because of their depth, their third, fourth lines.
Let's just go back to last year. The Lightning had 4 high-quality lines that won them the Stanley Cup.
Anthony Cirelli, Yanni Gourde, Blake Coleman, Patrick Maroon.
All right, Steve. Was Braden Nikita Kucherov, Hedman.
That's
No
not
shit, Andrew, but that's not how you win cups. You don't just
depth.
win a cup by having these top players. You need depth.
Highly touted players does not win you cups. Heard it here first.
That's not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying. You're totally freaking lost in this conversation right now.
Mac,
No,
you need depth to win a cup. When it's late in the game and your first line is dead tired because you played them 25 minutes.
But Washington, they got depth. Even though
they don't. Not anymore. They got rid of Vrana and Panik for one guy.
Both of them. Both of them.
We might have to move on, Doug, because this.
I'm loving this. Hold on, let me get to this is the Capitals lineup for this year. Hold on, it's gonna load.
Hold on, I'm gonna go with you. So wait a second.
You also forget Tom Wilson can put up 30 goals.
He's on the first and the second line.
Mantha is a right. He's a right winger.
This is the Capitals' third and fourth line. Daniel Carr, Lars L. He's good. T.J. Oshie, he's good. Then you go to Hagelin, Dowd, and Hathaway. They haven't proven anything yet.
have the penalty. Hagelin is fast as shit.
But look at their second line to me, is not going to win them a cup. Daniel Sprong and
Connor
Sherry
Sherrier,
on
Nick
the second
Backstrom.
line. Well, Backstrom, but I'm talking about Sprong and Sherry as the wingers. Those are two awful second liners.
Is going to slow on that.
Yes, they're probably gonna scratch. I would assume they would scratch Garnett Hathaway from the lineup.
They'll probably scratch Gar. Hathaway's on the other.
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at it now.
I also don't trust the Capitals goaltender either. So
I wouldn't disagree with you.
Listen, I'm saying that trade in the future is going to decimate the Capitals.
It all depends how much Vrana for. If Vrana signs for over $6 million,
what does that have to do with anything? It's about stats, not about money.
What?
I said it's about stats. I mean, he's 25. I'm trying to see how old Mantha is.
He's like 27.
Yeah, he's 26.
Well, the Capitals did get Michael Raffle too, so.
Oh yeah, Michael Raffle's very good.
But still, to give up a guy like Vrana and a first round pick,
he wasn't anymore. Scratch too.
I mean, I don't think you understand how important these depth guys are, Mac. I mean, why do you think the Rangers haven't won the cup? They don't have depth guys.
Mantha is a better player than Jacob.
No, not statistically. No, Verona has more points per game than Mantha does.
Was playing with.
Verona plays on the third line,
but he was playing with great players.
On the third line, I don't think so.
He would slot in there.
I wish James was home right now. He could tell you. He could tell you, Andrew.
No,
all right, I'm gonna pull up the 2018 Capitals lines.
Yeah, but that could be an up.
All right, we don't know, but these guys are proven. All right, hold on. These are the Capitals lines when they won the cup. You had Ovi, you had Kuz, you had Wilson, you had Vrana on the second line, Backstrom and Oshie. Then on your third line, you had Burakovsky, Eller, and Connolly, and on your fourth line, you had Walker, Stevenson, and Smith-Pelly.
But that was a team, dude. Those guys, obviously.
But they had the depth.
Okay, I want to go through the Lightning lines last year. If I could do that, let me see. Okay, they had Palat. They had Palat on the first line. Palat, Point, Kucherov. Second line was Lawrence Sorelli, Johnson. Those are two excellent lines. Then you have Barkley, Goodrow, Yanni, Gordon, Blake Coleman, which probably was one of the best third lines in the league. And then Pat Maroon, Cedric Paquette, and Carter Verhaeghe. You know how much depth is on that? Those are old people that could play probably second or third lines on most teams.
Yes. They had great lines.
And then you had Hedman, Ruda, McDonough, Shattenkirk, Sergachev, and Eric Chernak, Vasilevsky, McElhenney. The Caps don't have that kind of depth, and they traded away.
Especially if you play the Islanders and the Capitals in the playoffs.
Anything.
Yeah, everything could happen, but there are teams that have the depth compared to the Capitals for a deep playoff run. I'm not talking about a regular season matchup. I'm talking about a deep playoff run.
You think this dude sucks? Flat out.
We're not saying
you're missing the point, Andrew. I'm not saying the guy sucks, but the Capitals gave up a lot for him.
Well, they gave up a lot.
A first round pick,
a second round
should be more than enough to get Mantha. But then you throw in Verano and Panik.
They didn't want to pay for.
So it doesn't matter.
He was
you play him out for the rest of the season.
He was scratched. He wasn't playing. He was scratched.
I get that, but when you want to win a cup, you can't just give up key players that have been there before.
But he wasn't playing. It would be different if this guy was consistently playing, putting up points. He was playing.
Wait, which one? Panik or Verana?
Verana. He was.
Let me see. Well, Panik played 36 games, which is pretty much a full season.
Panik's a bum. Anything.
He's get what I'm saying.
Wait, hold on.
Wait. Verona played 39 games. What are you talking about?
Wait, what are you talking about? Verona hasn't been playing. April 1st, April 6th, April 8th, April 9th, and April 11th. He hasn't been playing?
He was scratched.
No, they played. He's played.
I know.
He's played 39 games.
How many points?
39 games, 25 points.
That's good.
It's good.
Wait. And the Capitals played 42 games. So what? He missed 4 games.
He missed 3 games.
What? You get just be scratched.
He missed 4 games. Doesn't matter if he was scratched a couple games.
He's scratching and putting up 25 points. Games. That doesn't make sense.
He's a penalty killer. I don't think you understand what you.
Why would Verona be a fucking penalty killer?
Because I don't think you understand what the value is.
You're
to
like
the team.
so lost in this conversation, Andrew. You're like so lost.
One player isn't going to change the entire dynamic.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. But when you give up 2 players and 2 picks, it does for one.
I'm not saying the trade was right. But
you kind of did, but by arguing this whole time.
Yeah, I love it, bro. Good 11-minute argument. I love it.
I make a great fucking game. All I'm saying is Mantha is going to next season. He'll put up 60 points.
I wish him luck. I hope he does do that, but right now...
He will do it. Put money on it. He will do it.
Right now, I don't think it was a good move for the Capitals. You do it in the offseason, fine. But you need that penalty kill. You need that depth in the postseason. And I don't see it from the Capitals.
Who can... Mantha can more than Jacob.
So does anyone know who Michael is?
No.
Well...
Michael, who even are you?
I don't know, but he's watching.
Show your face, Michael. Come on.
I honestly do not know who this is, but I agree with him 100%.
Come on, Michael. You bum. Come on live right now.
I agree with the guy.
I mean, he's not dumb. He's saying that you're not making good arguments.
Like, you gotta support your claim.
I said.
Okay,
I don't know
so
who he's a bum.
Andrew, you're talking shit to my fans?
I like Michael. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I like this guy. So, you guys have any winners and losers of the trade deadline? Andrew, let's hear it from you first.
Calgary Flames made out Bandits today.
Yeah, I don't see that. You see Gaudreau getting traded in the offseason?
Yes.
I think so, too.
Where do you think, Dougie?
I think he's going to come to Jersey.
I can see that.
He will live in Jersey, won't play for it. That makes sense.
I would love to. For him on that team.
Mac is just hoping so he doesn't get denied by him.
I know.
I don't know, man. He's a tough cookie.
You ever get Gaudreau?
Did I ever get Gaudreau? No.
I got him. It was just me, so I was standing by that corner, and I was like, "Yo, Johnny, can you sign?" He came over, signed the puck, and then he left.
Nah. To the.
All right, so I'll go with my winners and losers. My losers is let me start with my winners. Let me go through the trade tracker here. I would probably say the Bruins, Canadians, and the Panthers.
What did the
What?
What did besides Gustafson?
Well, they got John Merrell, Eric Gustafson.
Yeah, Merrill's good.
He's a good defensive defenseman. He got Eric Stahl was not really a deadline deal, but
I don't like Gustafson.
I think he's just good as a depth defender. He's not anything special, but he's good for that depth that needs a little bit of help. What else would I say? The Bruins obviously getting Lazar and Hall for basically nothing. The losers, easily, Washington Capitals.
I kind of agree with that. The winner for me is definitely Toronto. I like Foligno. I like Nason.
They made some weird moves.
I just think they overpaid a bit for Foligno.
He's a veteran.
I don't think so. They have the depth. They have the guys. They don't.
I know, but I don't know. Nick Foligno's going to go back to Columbus in the offseason.
Yeah, I believe that too. All right, so and my loser, honestly, I would probably say Capitals, or even the Sabres for not getting good returns.
Yeah, the Sabres pretty much
Third round pick.
They're gonna wipe out the entire coaching staff and representatives again.
All right, so
Okay.
Michael actually has a question for us, and I think this could be a good debate. Who is the GOAT, Jordan or James?
I'm not gonna comment on it. Different eras. I would say if I had a gun to my head, I'm gonna go with Michael Jordan. Easy.
I'm probably going with LeBron.
Not even a debate.
I gotta go with LeBron.
LeBron beats this team yet.
He's the better athlete overall.
Yes, but two different eras. Michael Jordan would get punched in the face when he went out for a layup. LeBron James, someone breathes on him, he gets a fucking technical foul. So
if LeBron beats Nets, there's no more question.
I don't think the Lakers are gonna get to the finals this year, though. I don't think so.
Well, but look at that. I mean, Jordan was what, 6-0?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, LeBron's been to what, 8 finals, 9 finals?
He's like 3 and 6.
Yeah, it's pretty horse crap if you ask me.
4. He has 4.
No, he doesn't.
But he has what? 2 with the Heat.
He has 2 with the Heat, 1 with the Cavs.
Lakers.
Oh,
and 1
that's
with the
4.
Lakers. Yeah. Well,
So he's 4 and 6.
It's a Mickey Mouse ring.
Yeah, that was the bubble.
Yeah.
But I think the Lakers are going to win that one either way.
When Kobe died, it was pretty much over.
Yeah, that motivated him. They were going to win for Kobe. I knew that. So we talk about depth. David Savard to the Lightning. That is huge.
That's huge. I don't know who they're taking out.
Once playoffs comes, it doesn't really mean anymore.
I mean, you add a solid defensive defenseman. I mean, I don't know who you take out. I mean, Jan Ruda, Eric Chernak have been solid defenders.
Maybe Cal Foot.
No, he's been solid too.
They'll take out Ruda, or they might even make a scrap after.
James says Ruda is out.
Probably hurt, so that's why they got Savard.
So
I think Savard is going to help them become back to back.
That far. I mean, Carolina.
I don't know what you're trying to say here. I mean, this is depth to a playoff team.
Watch games.
Why does Mac don't understand what depth is all about?
Hedman. So James is saying Hedman, Savard, and McDonough, Chernak, and Sergachev and Foot. You know how crazy that defensive core is? That might be probably the best in the league, honestly.
Yeah, but I don't think Tampa will go back. They might cup, but
they're going to they're going to go to. I think they're going to go to the conference finals and with the cup. It really depends on who they play in the conference finals.
Carolina hasn't for this season.
Carolina is not deep enough. I don't
trust Reimer for a long postseason run.
It's his last. Of course, you have no idea.
Nadagotovich?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't trust their goaltending for a long run. That's the key.
You can't trust their rookie in the playoffs. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, but Murray had Fleury.
Murray played.
you had a guy who was experienced behind him to help him guide him. It's not like
But
throwing a guy in there.
Murray, you throw Murray.
Murray had Fleury, and Fleury played some
But,
games in the playoffs. I don't know
Murray
what you're trying to get.
to back Cups. Anything possible. Anything's possible.
I mean, Fleury in 2017 won them that game 7 with a shutout in Washington. So,
Yeah, without Flurry being there,
without,
I don't think they would have had that back to back.
I agree. Without
Um,
Fleury, they would have lost.
In 2016, I win it either.
They had Zakhoff start game 1 against the Rangers, and then I think Murray was supposed to start, but he got hurt, or Flurry got hurt, and then Murray got hurt.
Fleury was out the last 10 games with a concussion. Murray got hurt in warm-ups with a leg cramp. So then Jeff Zakhoff played the first 2 games of that series. Mr. Game 1, baby. Mr. Game 1.
Jeff
They call him in
Zakhoff.
Pittsburgh. He won, but he played very good in game 2. He just had the bad defense.
Let's see what we got here. Brian said Rangers to win Stanley Cup.
They're not even going to make the playoffs, let alone win the Stanley Cup.
We're only 4 points out.
The Bruins play the Sabres 7 more times. I mean,
I don't think Mac wants to get embarrassed with the depth talk, but the Rangers don't have the depth.
We're more surprising than you think.
Who?
We're surprising than you think.
You're prizing what?
The Rangers, we're more surprised than you think.
How?
Good. When we want to play good, we can play great. But
I mean, if you want to play good, you should play good every game.
But what we can where like other we could like we fucking beat you guys 8-3.
8-4.
Sorry.
Yeah, but Shesterkin's not going to get it done. He gives up too many goals.
No, I have Georgie, and Georgie he's shaky, but he can something.
Mac, I think you need new Wi-Fi. You keep cutting out, bud.
Yeah. He's like frozen.
I can guys.
You hear us good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you. You keep cutting out, Mac.
Really?
Yeah. You got a laptop?
It worked on my lap. It said like it
I wish you could hear, to be honest with you.
You could use a laptop, yeah.
No, it doesn't support.
Go on Google Chrome.
Yeah, Google Chrome.
I am. Yeah.
You can't go on the laptop?
I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah, and then join us again.
So let me find Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and join. But yeah, Mark, I don't get how he doesn't understand that depth is like important.
It's what's won Stanley Cups. I mean, I read you that Lightning team from last year. Look how deep that team was. Even with that was, I'm scared. They're gonna win it again. They're gonna win it again.
You think they could repeat?
I think they could three-peat if they keep the same team.
Andrew, what do you think about that?
Next season is.
Yeah, now your Wi-Fi is like,
It's still.
yeah, it's still doing that.
Are you on Cricket Wireless?
I've Verizon.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's why. I got Verizon too, but mine don't. I wonder why it does that on the phones.
It's too much. It's too much power.
James wants to be a podcast Mark.
Where do you say that?
Oh, not friend James, my friend.
Oh. So I think we have another topic. Hold on.
Only imagine if it. I swear to God, that's what I got. I on here.
Huh?
Nothing.
All right. This is our next topic of the day.
Hold up.
Mel.
I will. I will. I will call.
But yeah, the Penguins totally outplayed us over the weekend.
What I tell you,
Yeah, but like that was a total embarrassment.
it's special teams. You guys gave us. What was Lindy Ruff doing? Why would he? Why would he? I mean, it was a risk that work taken on that goaltender interference that gave us the power play.
It wasn't even a bad, like, just awful.
Uh, it, Here's the thing: this late in the season, we're gonna crush teams that are like the Devils, the Sabres, because this is playoff hockey. This is
Yeah.
determines the seeding.
There's like 15 games left. It's gonna.
No, I'm probably gonna go to April 20th against the Devils, so we'll see how they play then. It's in
I just don't
Pittsburgh.
get why we're so.
And you guys don't have Vatanen and Kulikov, so your defense is depleted unless you guys are going to call up Kevin Ball.
I just don't get why we are so bad on the road on home ice.
I don't know what it is either. It's really weird.
Like four wins.
Really, there's no talent.
I mean, I know it's New Jersey, but come on.
You have physically.
Blackwood played horrible that game too, by the way.
Blackwood's been like very inconsistent this year, and that's something.
That's his defense.
Yeah, I get that, but still.
There's.
I mean,
you have talent.
No, I know we have no talent. I know we got no defense, but
I mean, for God's sakes, you guys are giving Vatanen for free out here.
yeah,
Yeah, really.
You couldn't even get like a third or fourth round pick. You're just like, oh, take him.
yeah, we had him on waivers.
And Dallas picked him up, which is a great move by Dallas.
Yeah,
So Dallas is right now. We'll get on to Dallas. They're 15-11 and 4, a few games in hand. You think they could catch up to Nashville and take that 4 spot, or do you think Nashville is just on a roll right now?
I'm gonna look at that schedule right now to make a determined.
Because there was a lot of talk too that John Hines was gonna be out the door.
I don't know, man. I mean, you got versus the Red Wings the next 3 games.
Yeah, but John, I coach a team.
He could what?
He's not the ideal coach.
No, I know he's mostly AHL, but
I wouldn't.
he was on the fence. There were talks that he may be out the door this season, and then they went on a run.
But you get like good talent.
Yeah, they do, but you need a good coach. You need a good system in place. I mean, Dallas, I don't know if it's like some like hangover from playing into October last year, or
They
are 6 points out with 3 games in hand. I think they can make the playoffs.
What's the other say again? Coming back?
I don't know what Sagan's deal is.
I mean, that's their.
I mean, look how you look at the Lightning, you look at the Hurricanes and the Panthers. That is a huge margin compared to other teams, Predators, Blackhawks. Those teams are good.
I mean, hell, it's not even Carolina.
What do you think Gusev's going to do on the Panthers?
I think I don't know. I've seen it today. It's like they pretty much stand for it. It doesn't like simple.
I don't know. He's such an inconsistent player.
Yeah.
It's a good depth. Good depth.
But he showed you.
You know what's funny? A lot of Devil fans, when we got him, like I'm in like a Devils Facebook group, and a lot of our fans are like delusional, so they thought that Gusev was going to be like, oh, we got the next Panarin, yay.
I mean, he was good, but
he's not that good. 5
I'm
points
not
in 20 games, negative 27.
Jeez, what is he trying to win the Masters out here?
I guess so.
scared
No,
last season.
I think Rasmus Dahlin's got that covered up. He's like a negative 36 now.
I get traded.
Dahlin?
Why?
Why sucks?
He's a negative 34. He's a
Good.
negative 54 in his career.
For a first overall pick.
I mean, he has 101 points in 182 games. That's pretty good, actually.
That's good, but I'm 54. Defenseman that I'm preparing to Nicholas Lidstrom.
I mean, they really, you really can't touch on the Sabres. They're kind of in a spot where nothing's going right for them.
No, nothing is.
Can't even make a good trade.
Dude,
They
Like,
couldn't
you
get a
went-
first round pick out of Boston. I mean,
See, but I was watching NHL Network, and the guy Lawton was saying, I heard that Taylor. Normally you tell the players we want to send you here. These are the teams that are interested in you, so be prepared for a move. But he was saying that Taylor Hall told them, "I want to go to Boston," so I guess that's what they were able to get for him.
that's where he really wanted to go in
Yep.
the off. Just didn't work out.
listen. They got Lazar too, which is a good penalty killer. So I mean,
He's
At least-
been Homer first too. He should live up to like some kind of hype.
I don't know. It's Taylor Hall. He's very.
Yeah,
He could be-
he's-
Or
he could be good, but then he could be bad. He could be like a distraction.
Really feel bad for some of these players that got traded. I mean, Bjork to Buffalo, and then Verona and Panik to Detroit, really crushing these players' playoff hopes. Yeah.
you got said Hall like I don't want to be that top player. He's like I want to play a lot of players. Boston has. That first line is one of the best in the league.
Yeah, it is the best.
Yeah. So, but if they really want to break it up to where
They do it sometimes, but they.
Now,
I think you gotta put Hall in the second line.
Yeah, I would. I don't think Richie's a good.
I want to look at their lines. I don't know their lines by heart.
Their second line is Taylor Hall, Craig Smith.
That's pretty terrible.
But they to where maybe Marc was on the second.
I don't know. They got Carson Coolman on the second line. Jesus.
Yeah, and that's not one of those. That's not like the Boston Bruin teams we've known in the past. That's
Anton Bly, whatever his name is. That's awful.
Who was that guy that signed for Andrew?
Saxony.
Vaccination.
He was on the team.
It was your birthday or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at their defensive pairings, guys. Tenorti,
But dude,
Jake Akon, Jakob Zaboral, Steve Comfort, Jeremy Lazan, and Connor Clifton.
Yeah,
no
their
wonder
defense.
No wonder why they gave eight goals on the Capitals. Jeez.
boy's dude. McAvoy is playing out of his mind this season.
Who?
This is Charlie McAvoy. He's playing out of his mind.
Yeah, he's hurt right now. He's on the IR.
But he's still playing. But when he comes back, he's going
I think he's done for this. No. I think he was skating the other day.
I don't think we got. We're gonna have to embarrass Andrew again.
You think?
Why? McAvoy's having a good season.
No, he is, but the Bruins just you can't. You can't rely on McAvoy to be
No.
your whole defense.
I know. No, I know. But it's not bad. And what's going on?
I mean,
He's not either.
McAvoy's the only defender on that team that can handle pressure.
No, I know. But we'll have Connor Clifton isn't terrible.
No, but
No, I mean, no, not for a third line role, but
Mike Riley.
you think of their prior teams in Boston, their defense was.
No, they did, and Riley has playing well. This
I mean, and again, they're not in there. division they're normally in, the Atlantic, and that's not really
You know why?
top.
They got depth.
Oh, is Carlo
Like
hurt?
yeah, like Carlo.
But all the defenders are hurt. Yeah, they have Carlo, Andre Koss, John Moore, McAvoy, Halak, Rask,
I think
and Gritchick all hurt. That's the
Oh, yeah.
entire decor.
So you think maybe teams like Philly and the Rangers could catch up to Boston, or
Right.
is
Considering that the Bruins don't have a goalie right now, besides Dave Vlador, who's decent. Yeah, I
What's
think they can catch up.
They have
I don't know. He played that one game against the Islanders for like 5 minutes and then left the game and hasn't played a game since.
Yara.
He got hurt.
all right? So let's go to Philly then. Is AV on the hot seat, or do you think this is just
Yeah. Yeah.
That's such a tough situation.
No. It's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Off.
I don't know if he's not going to get fired, but he's definitely, if he doesn't have a good season next year, I think he's gone.
No. If the Flyers don't playoffs and they don't do well, he's gone.
I disagree with that. They don't fire a guy after one season like that.
he had a good year last year? So, but
Well,
for
you
a
got the
team
first
that
seed last. You got the first seed last year. So.
for a team that could have went to the conference final
But why
to
not?
have a year they're having this year, it's like,
Why?
don't get me wrong, guys got to step up. But then again, it's also the coaching, it's the system in place, and AV had good runs with the Rangers, and then the last few years,
Let's just say the Flyers have 3 failed coaches behind the bench.
AV was not for this team. Our AV is meant for that. The Rangers at that time weren't a win now team. We were he was not. He was a young guy, 10 or 1.
So are you saying the Flyers aren't a win now team?
Winner right now.
I mean, I think they are.
Are they? Sure. Out of surely win.
I mean, I wish you can hear you, Mac.
yeah, I'm hearing some things, but it's like breaking up now.
Can you hear me now?
Mac, I would leave and join back.
All right, let's go to a quick 30-second commercial while
Technical difficulties.
While he tries to figure that out. We'll be right back. All right, we are back on the Doug Survival Show. Alongside me, we have Marc Merrell, and we have Andrew Mack, and let's see how he sounds. Andrew, how are you today, buddy?
Are we good?
You're doing good. A little echoey or something.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, the Philadelphia Flyers are not a.
They were there last year.
I mean, I think they'll win now. They're only 4 points out of the playoffs.
The Rangers are in front of them.
No, I mean, just because they have more regulation wins. They're tied in points.
But if we're still tied, we would still make it.
Yeah, but you're not in the playoffs either. What does that matter?
But we're not ready right now. We're still rebuilding.
I mean, when you guys signed Panarin, it wasn't really a rebuild type of.
Yeah, it wasn't really
No, but we're still getting there. Like, we still have to tweak our defense and our bottom 6.
You're not rebuilding.
Yeah, not really.
You have your pieces in place.
You gotta fire Dan Quinn. You are a win now team. You got Panarin, Zibanejad.
We still need to fix our defense and our bottom 6, and get rid of Dan Quinn. Send him to fucking Africa. I don't know where, but just send him somewhere.
What do you think about the play of Kevin Rooney?
Solid.
Yeah, you like him?
I've always told you this. He's good. He just gets shit on because of fucking Rooney girl. Am I wrong?
Yeah, that's true.
He's great on the penalty kill.
Yeah, I liked him, but honestly, she was annoying, so I guess I didn't.
And the Devils didn't want to resign him. They moved on. And
You think she brought a distraction?
What?
Did you think she brought a distraction to his game?
Yeah.
Mac, I'm gonna say something that you may not like, but I think the Rangers' problem is that Laffy and Kako are just not performing as well as they should have, and that's what's killing their team.
Say that. Well, yeah.
I mean, your defense. Me personally, I think your defense is great. I mean, Lidgerin, Fox, Miller, Truba, and I'm trying to think, Hijack and Brendan Smith. I think that's a solid core.
Great. No. We can't find that good. Like, we can beat a team fucking 9, but yet lose.
You know what I think is killing you, Mac? The Rangers. Jack Johnson's just been on IR this whole time.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't. He's.
I'm kidding. But I think your team's a win now. I mean, your first 2 wins are absolutely ridiculous.
You're way ahead than the Devils.
It's not. It wasn't that hard.
Daily faceoff ranks your first line the 5th best first line.
Because that line has insane chemistry, like insane.
I mean,
all right, here let's look at the Rangers.
Everyone vibes great.
All right, here I'm gonna look at the Rangers line combinations.
Can you pull it up on the screen here, Dougie?
It's Kreider, Zibanejad, Buch, Panarin, Strome.
Yeah, let me try and see. I gotta go share.
Who that third line center is now? Because it was Howden and then like Lemieux was on the 4th. But our third line is probably Lafreniere, that center.
Just so you guys know, I might be leaving the show by doing this. So if I leave, that's why. So I'm going to try and get it on the screen. I don't know yet. All right, Mac, you could talk.
No, I'm trying to figure out who our line 4th.
Well, your lines here are Kreider, Zibanejad, Buchnevich, Panarin, Strome, Blackwell.
Yeah, that's
Lafreniere, Hedel, Kako, Rooney, Howden, Kravtsov.
Our 4th line, like, we need
That's a solid 4th line.
It's pretty good. No, fucking Colin Blackwell.
It's Laffy and Kako that are underperforming. That's hurting you, I think.
They've been doing better.
They've been doing better, but that's why you guys have been winning.
Yeah, but that kids line they're playing very well. We just need to get into that level.
I mean, the Rangers could. I still think the Rangers might either make it or just miss it by a couple of points.
We're too. That's always a problem. We're consistent. We need to be spread. Take.
Let me see the Rangers schedule coming up.
That's why we underperform terribly in the round. We need to get ready for that next step. Breadman's there. Everyone else had to leave. And then
all right, guys, just give me a few moments and I'll pull it up.
I mean, you guys. I'm trying to pull up the schedule.
You play 4 against the Devils the next week.
We have to win all 4. If we don't, I don't
know about that. You can win 3 out of 4.
Yeah,
you're going to win all 4.
No team wins 4 games like that.
Against the Devils.
That's for me. It was 1 game. I fucking hope that.
All right, so you guys have 4 straight against the Devils. That's a playoff series right there. I mean, jeez. Islanders, Philly, Buffalo. I mean, you finished the season 2 at Boston. That is probably your playoffs right there. That last, you have 2 against New York, 2 against Washington, 2 against Boston. That's how you finish the season. That's your playoffs right there.
Has games
what?
They have Boston more games.
Just 2. That's it. That's not crazy.
Yeah, all right. We need to take that next level.
All right, so
There we
this is your first three lines,
Yeah.
and hold on, let me because I can't see that. I need glasses.
But we're
All right, so at least you guys have these pieces in place. Booch is going to be there in the long run. Mika, Kreider, Panarin, Strome, Laffy, Hito, Kako. They're going to be there in the long run. The Devils, we don't know who's going to be in the long run. Who? Hughes, Nico, and Bratt? Zaka?
I mean, this is what I'm thinking that Seattle takes Blackwell.
Seattle gets Blackwell?
I don't think we're because we lose and I want to. I think Seattle take.
They're going to be interesting. I don't think they're going to be as good as Vegas, though.
Best player, in my opinion, is Matthew Schneider, Brian Johansson. Let's go. If Nashville keeps both of them, they're retarded. It's gonna be like they did with James Neal. Am I wrong?
No, you're correct.
Yeah. But like, I think their best defender is probably going to be Dumba, because Minnesota has their no movement clauses for Shooter and Jonas Bro. They can't protect unless they have to like. But it for them.
And then your fourth line is Rooney, Howden, and Vitali. So it's not like you got. I wouldn't say you're rebuilding.
We need a few tweaks. Like if we get, because like what's going to happen with Strome either.
Hey Mac, you going to the Devils Rangers game in Jersey? $46.
When? I don't know.
The 13th, Tuesday, tomorrow.
I have class.
I would skip class. It's gonna be a good game.
I'll be there.
Will you?
Yeah. Taking my friend Jimmy, big Ranger fan.
I have a quiz Thursday. I can't.
Dougie, if I go to Tuesday's game against the Devils, we should do the show live from PPG Paints Arena.
Why don't you go?
Yeah, but how will your phone work?
I don't know. I'll talk to Bob Erie. I can borrow his computer.
Marc.
Who's Bob Erie?
He's our color guy.
Marc.
Oh, you know him that well?
No. What are you saying, Mac?
Go graph the Devils.
No, I'm not gonna go grab the Devils. I better use with my time.
Go get.
Who are you gonna get for the Devils? Hughes and Nico?
Yeah, say no to him right in front of my face.
Jared.
Sharon Govich, but he could come to Jersey and get them basically.
I'm going for the Devils because in Jersey they won't let you get autos.
And they won't let you get it in Pittsburgh either. So there's no point.
Thanks, Jimmy.
What do you say? Great shirt. Let me see it. Stand up. Let's stand up for everybody.
It's my race shirt, not light up.
Huge Austin Meadows guy, eh?
Huh?
Austin Meadows, huge guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a star.
Can we go to James Spot's question? I want to answer that.
Who's James Spot?
Wait, so you guys don't know who Michael or James Spot is?
No idea.
Hey, I got more fans.
How do you think the Panthers are gonna do?
I say conference finals against Tampa.
Alrighty, okay. Next.
Depth.
Yeah, sure, depth. Next.
Well, I think we'll beat the Islanders, and then we'll beat the Capitals, and then we'll take on Tampa in the conference finals.
I can see it.
I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the Islanders didn't acquire Nugent Hopkins like you said before.
Yeah, that was a good trade, Ryan.
Or Dustin Brown.
Lou was gonna overpay for a first-round pick.
Carter got moved. I didn't. Carter was.
I had a feeling, but I think the Pens are gonna go do decent in the playoffs than they have.
I think so too. I'm not worried about Pittsburgh, honestly. I'm really not.
If there's a team in the East that I'd be worried about, would be Washington. I don't know.
It's crazy. Don't
Flo- uh, f- well, I well we're not. I'm worried about like the East, like the East. I don't think Florida is
like
going to get past Tampa.
I don't know, dude. I mean, fucking the Jack what the that
So, what do you guys want to do next Monday? Because I can't do the show at 9 because I'm going to the Philly Giant game.
I going to the Philly Giant game.
Yeah, because I want to go to a baseball game, but in a
oh
city, you can't
what?
go in City Field without a vaccine.
You can get a negative test.
Yeah, but I'm not feeling symptoms, so why?
Well, just take go to CVS, get a swab up your nostril.
Uh,
Call it there. I've
Plus,
gotten tested.
I want to go see Longoria. So,
Okay.
Boy, I forgot.
yeah, my boy, he's on the Giants. I gotta go see him play.
We could do the show later
I'm good.
or earlier.
The only days I can are Tuesday and Thursday. Class
What class you got?
stats.
Yeah, you take that class?
He has a solid D in that class, probably.
No, I get out of here.
You got a D?
See.
I didn't think you were that smart.
I mean, with all this talk about Dustin Brown, Nugent Hopkins, and the Capitals making good trades, you wouldn't think he was smart.
His name thrown out there, Dustin Brown.
Yeah, but he didn't get traded.
No, he didn't. But fucking Carter did, which was even worse for them. But they did re-sign Iafallo today. It's a good contract for him.
All right, so the Devils are playing the Penguins that Tuesday and that Thursday.
We play them. I think we play them Tuesday. No, we play them 3 times in a row. I know. I just don't know what days they are.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah, so we play them 3 times in a row in Pittsburgh.
So maybe, Mark, if you want, maybe we could do something Wednesday.
I'm free all day, so
Yeah, we could do something like Wednesday afternoon. Do like a recap of Tuesday and a preview of Thursday and Saturday.
that sounds great for me.
Yeah, we could do that.
Dougie, who do you want the Devils to draft?
It depends where we go.
I'm gonna say third.
Maybe
Luke?
that would be good if we can.
You have the option between Eklund, Clark, and no, it was.
See, we gotta solve our defense. We gotta fix our defense.
I would go with Luke Hughes.
Well, you figure that Mapaneers, or however you say it, goes first, and
No, I want him to be all too Rati go first.
he's not going. No, he's going like top 15.
Top 15.
Yeah, nah, he hasn't been playing good at all this season in the Finnish league. It's either Mapaneers is going first or Owen Power.
I can see Owen Power going.
So you figure,
But you're forgetting about Seattle, though. I mean, they
Yeah,
might get
Seattle.
third pick.
I don't think they would have more higher than 5.
yeah. So you figure that Seattle gets like 2, and you think Buffalo gets 1, Seattle gets 2.
I'm looking at the mock draft. The Devils would get Kent Johnson from Michigan.
He's good. Kent, yeah, he's good. I like Kent.
Owen Power would be going to Buffalo. This is just mock.
Yeah.
And Luke Hughes to Seattle.
Not bad.
Where does Matt go?
5th to the Ducks.
I got Matt going first.
Not over Owen Power.
Yeah.
You think this is a weak draft class?
No.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
This is a solid draft class.
I'm looking at. I mean, they have R2 Rauti going to the Rangers.
So that could go back to the point of the Capitals, losing that draft pick.
But I mean, they don't need it right now because like you figure they're gonna sign what 4 years. So OV League they're gonna start.
Well, this draft, my NHL draft, it's Benarge, number 1, Power to Ottawa, Hughes to Seattle, Eklund to the Ducks, and the Devils are getting Brant Clark.
The Graham's brother. Brand is very good, but I think our
Oh, I forgot. Arizona has to forfeit their pick because of that whole scandal.
imagine Arizona gets the first pick.
They would have to forfeit it, unfortunately.
Who has it then?
It would just nobody.
Picks get some like stuff. That's and shit.
Yeah, they have Luke Hughes going to Seattle.
That's like if he's fucking crazy though. It gets the
Yeah, they say Arturati is going 11th.
yeah, like the best.
Interesting.
Brant Clark for the Devils, they're saying, which is a
That'll be
defender.
good. I don't think he'll be playing in there. I think back to the race.
Yeah, they Matthew Benier, William Eklund. Yeah, they have Luke Hughes at 5th for power ranking. So I think it's going to be a good draft.
It's going to be a very good draft.
I want to see
I
where
just
Luke goes.
I just
Dude.
can't tell you who's going number 1.
I think the Devils straight out for Luke.
That would
No.
be huge. I would love to have him.
He's probably the best out of the Hughes brothers.
If we could have him and Jack.
Yeah.
I don't
If
know.
we-
But like
He-
you guys also
he-
might take a winger. Like you guys might take Matty Beniers.
There's
Oh,
no
I'm-
point. I mean, you got Holtz. I mean, you got Nolan Foote coming up. You need a defender with Kevin Ball. Is Kevin Ball going to play this season, you think?
Dude, Kevin Ball is terrible. He's so bad.
All right, so I'm looking at it now. Coyotes are sitting 13th.
But like I don't know. But this draft lottery isn't going to be like next year's draft lottery. This draft lottery is going to be like every other draft lottery.
Well, so this is what they have. The trade deadline was today.
Yeah.
July 9th was the last possible day of the Cup final. Then July 17th is this expansion draft, protected lists.
Ooh.
Then the 21st of July is the expansion draft. Then the 23rd is the draft. So
Quick.
And then when does free agency start?
the 28th
Friday.
of July.
So when do we know when they're targeting opening day?
September.
Yeah, I would say September. September and October. Normal start.
We'll start. Normal 82 games.
I would say normal start, full capacity for fans.
I
it's gonna
think
be a regular
so, too.
season. 82 game schedule. It's gonna be.
It'll probably be. So
It's gonna be. It's gonna be. They don't care anymore. People are gonna be vaccinated. The vaccine's gonna be all rolled out. So it's gonna be a full 82 game schedule.
Well, the Devils won't have full capacity.
Well, they never do.
hey,
Listen, I'll tell you a funny story. I went to California with my good buddy 2 years ago, and I went to the Kings game. I bought $60, 10 rows off the glass. There might have been like 5,000 people there,
well,
if that.
Hitting weekend.
What happened?
Oh, like during
Did I go when?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I went a little. I think it was before Thanksgiving.
I go there. Staples.
It's beautiful. It's a different kind of.
Yeah, it's nice there.
It's beautiful. You been there, Doug?
Nah, but my cousin went for a Warrior Clipper game, and I would love to go there for a hockey game.
Doug, we should take me, you, and Max should take a road trip. Go see
I'd be
some
down.
events.
We could do our podcast somewhere.
You could, Doug. Doug. Honestly, you should come to Pittsburgh next week to go to the Devils game.
Oh God.
I should think.
Doug's the bird.
I could think about it.
It's really, Doug. You have a car, right?
Yeah, but it's like an 8-hour drive.
6. It's only 5.5 to 6.
That's a long drive.
Not really. It's one road.
Really? I would. That person.
I'll think
Doug,
about it.
Doug, honestly, if you come, we can do the podcast from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Take
Wow.
him to Fairmont.
Great. We just announced the.
Oh yeah, because people are gonna be what in an hour and 30 minutes. Then yes.
We have 2 people on now.
Who James,
I don't know who's watching.
Michael, and John?
Maybe Michael and James Spot.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah, we got 2 people on still.
dude, man, roll with it. I love this.
Yeah, this is Michael, first time viewer.
Andrew, get off. You don't know what you're talking about. Michael, yo, what's your app, bro? Yo, it's definitely like one of you. Fucking has to.
It's
It's
how?
not me. We're watching.
What's your app?
We're live on it. How are we gonna watch?
Wait, remember when Max said, "Where are you posting this?"
Yeah, that was hilarious. Like, all right, so where are you posting this? We're live.
Facts. Michael, what's your app, bro? I'm here. Yes, James. James is a loyal fan.
James is a big loyal fan. Dougie, we'll have to do some. I have a marketing plan in place for the Doug Serrano show.
Yeah, we can do it.
I actually have a good buddy that is.
Look at this kid.
Bram, you
Yeah, all right, Andrew, pull up.
you would help them.
What's the marketing plan?
I have my good buddy rolling out a marketing plan for the Serrano Broadcasting Company.
Oh, James?
No,
Who?
I can't release my sources, but I want to have a meeting next week. But we'll talk about that personal.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not James, I swear.
It's definitely Dylan. Then it's one of them.
It could be.
It's
Why you
Very
think
well
Michael?
told.
Wait, you think Michael's made up?
no James, Marc's friend.
No, James is not marketing my
No,
our
I think James is
Dougie's podcast. Yeah,
right. James, you can market good, right?
yeah, right.
But,
We got bigger and better plans.
oh yeah.
So, Dougie, I'm thinking you come to Pittsburgh. We'll do the podcast from Pittsburgh.
Oh god,
I want to do that. We'll see for next week. If not, we could do it next year too.
bro,
Definitely.
he's actually gonna come down.
I can see Dougie coming down.
Yeah, I went to St. Louis a few years ago. I want to go to Pittsburgh too one year.
It's a beautiful arena. It's cheap too. The ticket's only $71.
Marc, he got 7 more than a year.
Wait, so Michael and the kid James follows James on Instagram?
Oh, I don't know.
What?
Is that what James means?
Oh,
I think we were just talking about a marketing plan.
James and page, but he has some followers on it.
Wait, is that the Lightning Tampa
Yeah.
Graphs?
No, not Grass. He's the Tampa Bay Lightning fan page.
Oh,
No.
Have you ever heard of Pittsburgh Penguins fan page?
yeah.
I don't know who they are. That's not mine.
Dude, I don't know. Buddy has like no followers.
All right, now it's
Well-
time for topic of the day.
Okay, swear to God, I will leave right now
Why?
because I'm not talking about her.
No, we're not. Topic of the day, Mel.
Dude, I'm gonna.
Mac, I like trolling you.
You're obsessed with her.
No, I just like trolling you.
Dude, I haven't talked to her since January. I don't plan on it anytime soon.
That's good. We're happy for you.
It's solid.
Oh, we got another comment. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, this is from my good friend Marc.
Oh yeah.
No, a different Marc. We don't know.
Oh yeah.
He wants to know, Andrew, how's Mel?
I don't know. You Snapchat her. I don't know. Ask her.
I'm good.
I don't talk. You guys think I fucking talk to her on a daily basis? I don't.
I know you're taking it to Prudential Center.
Yeah, I heard you guys went for Ordos or something.
Yeah, in January. I kind of had some stuff to like get off my chest. So I kinda,
She has a lot of stuff on her chest.
but thank God she doesn't watch this fucking shit. Like, thank God.
You never know.
Who
could
would
say-
watch this until about an hour and a half?
James does.
James is a loyal friend.
Mac, you really gotta respect Doug. I think his podcast is really growing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot of way more viewers since I joined the show for some reason.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I know.
That's because I marketed Dougie.
You the man.
I didn't tell anyone, Dougie. I'm sorry. It was more like going home and just on.
So we don't know who Michael is.
No.
Dougie, we can talk about Jacob deGrom.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I like listening to what Andrew has to say.
Dude, without controversy, I wouldn't be here.
Huh?
My controversy today, Michael wouldn't be.
I have no. You're like breaking up. Not with Mel, but.
Man. Where's
All right, so what do you guys think about the Mets offense with Jacob deGrom? I think he's like 65, and the Mets are like 65 and 68 with him in the lineup.
I don't.
He's either got to get traded or they got to trade for something.
He's not.
It's like the same thing over and over and over again.
I feel bad for this guy. I mean, he gives up, 1 or 2 runs a start, and they can't win a game.
Dude's fucking.
Like,
I mean, thank God no one's a Mets fan here, because I would have to send them some money via Venmo.
like Luis Rojas is like the dumbest manager in baseball, I think.
And do you guys do they still have Jarvis Familia?
Yeah, and he still struggles too.
Okay,
He's still
blows. What about Edwin Diaz? He's still
Yeah, Rojas brought him in the 9th inning, and the guy gave up like 2 runs.
He was an elite closer with Seattle a couple years ago.
Yeah, he had like 55 saves or something.
No, not that much.
Yeah, Diaz
He had 55 saves
with Seattle. That's why the Mets went out and got him, because they thought he was going to be this great closer.
He wasn't bad last season, though. I'll give him benefit. He wasn't bad.
All right, let's take a look. Edwin Diaz, MLB.
I type him in, and all that pops up is blown saves.
All right, so his stats, what year was it? Seattle 2018, 57 saves, 61 save opportunities.
It's not bad.
That's a lot.
And then he comes to the Mets and he blows it.
Nah, that's kind of the.
But it's New York. Maybe he can't handle that pressure.
I don't know. The Yankees are struggling too. So.
Yeah, but aren't that team where you can't handle pressure? Playing for Yankees, stuff like the poverty.
Yeah, but in Seattle, 57 saves.
They're
Seattle hasn't made the postseason 14 years, 19 years.
I have no idea about that.
So it's
since 2001.
Yeah, so 20 plus years. You're gonna 57 saves on that team. Hold on, hold on. I want to actually see that now. I wonder how many wins the Mariners had that year.
Probably like 80 or 90.
Hold on, Mariners 2018 record. They were 89 and 73.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but look, he was awful. And let's take a look at the Mets 2019 record. '86 and 76, and Diaz basically shit the bed.
Yeah, but Doug, you got to realize that the AL is easier than the NL.
What?
Yeah.
The AL is easier than the NL?
No, it's not.
You have the Yankees, you have the Red Sox, you have the Rays, you have the Twins, the Astros.
These aren't good anymore. But you also have to realize, look in the division.
Mac, you see I'm rubbing my head? Could you give me headaches?
Who's good on right now?
On who?
Boston. Who's good?
No one's
Mac, I can't really hear you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mark. You see why I'm bald?
Well, that's
Is it a life choice or is it Andrew Mac?
It's Andrew Mack.
yeah, but like yeah, like is very competitive. But I think that if the Yankees to the NL, it'll be an outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but
I don't like in an AL West like back then. It wasn't this today.
like Tyler Glasnow's been dominant for the Rays,
No, yeah.
but then they traded Blake Snell, so that sucks.
I don't know why they did that.
Honestly, I think it was because of that World Series game. To be honest,
Why? Not his fault.
no, but I mean, but that coach kind of cost him, the World Series.
No shit.
I think it. I feel like. I feel like that Snell trade. It was more of a conflict of interest. I think.
No shit. They cost us the World Series. He cost us the World Series.
Yeah,
Sorry,
who was
no.
that? Kevin Cash over here?
Yeah. Analytics. Give me a break.
No, I'm surprised that the Rays are as they. I was.
We love you, Andrew.
She's great. I all the best and whatever she does. So,
Sure.
Yeah. What can you do?
Mac,
Well,
I hope you are good in your endeavors after college.
hey man, Masters.
I don't know. I might be a Padres fan now. I kind of like that team.
Kind of team right now.
yeah, Padres are good. Dodgers are good. But,
Doug, you want to cut the commercial?
yeah, why? What's up?
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, get a drink.
I was.
And then we'll have some predictions coming up right after this commercial break. All right, go grab your water. Andrew, you can get your pizza like you did last week.
I already ate it.
He already ate it. You didn't see him? He was sneaking it like this.
All right, let's go to a commercial. We'll be right back.
Where the Monroe Falcons are playing the St. Joseph of McCutcheon Falcons.
Past that game's history, we have a state's championship on our mind now.
The ranch, the buffalo.
It all works together very nicely.
Welcome to Falcons Insider.
Falcons Insider.
The
On today's
Falcons Insider today.
We're doing a lot of great work. Now, this is work that people said couldn't have been done before. A lot of money doing something you love.
Re-elected team reporter.
Yeah, what a season that was for you. 54 points in 18 games.
But definitely, I mean, when I said that we're going to win GMCs, I think that's another one that we remember. Yeah.
Without history. You just said it with so much confidence.
Have a healthy 2021. Thank you, Doug.
Why do you do that every commercial? All right, so we got like 10 minutes until we reach the 2 hour mark. 2 hour mark. I wasn't saying Mark's name.
Wow.
Let's do some predictions. So we see what happened with this trade deadline. What team you think could go on a run, but what team could fall apart? Andrew?
I'm gonna say Colorado's gonna win it all.
You think?
Yeah.
Even though they don't have the goaltending?
Well, now they do.
First stays healthy. Yeah. They have to Bauer.
I think the Capitals are going to fall off, honestly.
I agree.
I'm not disagreeing. I mean,
I think they're going to fall off.
Like I said, Carolina, that's team.
Yeah, I think they're going to fall off. I think a team on the rise will probably be Tampa, maybe Pittsburgh, Islanders.
I can do some damage.
I think the Devils are going to win the division.
Yeah.
Lakina Mallstaff is really playing good, you know.
Devils win the division?
Who do you think?
When was the last time they won a division?
Probably like 2009, 2010.
I can't remember the last time the Penguins won the division. Maybe 2013.
Been a while for sure.
They are president in 2015.
What was that?
The Rangers won the President's Trophy in 20.
Last time,
you win the cup?
I was right. The last time we won was 13, 14, 12, and 13. So I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Won the trophy.
We won the division in 2012, 13, and then 13.
You know, that's great that you won the President's Trophy. I don't think you guys won the cup that year.
Now, we fell short in game of the.
Yeah, you got shut out twice. Home ice. Game 3 and 7.
Yeah, imagine going to game 7.
Game 5 or 7.
Imagine seeing a game 7 shutout. Jeez.
Yeah, especially at the Garden where it's so quiet.
I know. All your business suits.
Yeah. They're quiet now.
Wasn't our.
I gotta say, one of my favorite playoff goals is that Marty St. Louis snipe on Tokarski.
Chelsea still does.
Matt, should we get a room tour?
Yeah, let's see your autos.
Looks like dog.
Let's see it.
Clean everywhere.
See, Max is afraid that someone's gonna be like, "Yo, let me buy it."
Or no, I'll probably be like, "Oh my God, is that Mel?"
Oh, I wasn't expecting that one.
Oh, jeez. Mac, I'm just pulling on your drawstrings.
Yeah, we love you, buddy.
I do want to make a promotion. April 29th is the Penguins charity game. Go out and buy yourself a charity bag for the Penguins for a good cause.
This shit right can buy a check.
It's $266 for a black bag. I think it's $5 something for gold and $1,066 for platinum. So go for a good cause. Pittsburgh Penguins Foundation, April 29th.
What?
Mac, I really wish I can understand you.
You're speaking gibberish.
Well, he just cutting out.
Yeah, I know.
Where'd money go?
The money goes to the Merrell Foundation, and then that goes to usually it goes to the hospitals.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Support the Penguins Foundation, April 29th.
It does. It's a good cause. You know, I'm buying a bag. I think we should all buy a bag. You get an autographed puck and a chance to win an autographed jersey. So.
Nice.
Hopefully, I got to redeem the Horner signed puck.
Right.
That would be cool. I would want a Crosby.
Nah, he signs it with his IP autograph on those things. So, except the jerseys. I
went to what's this called? This store in the mall, Game Day Sports. They were closing up, so they had a Crosby T-shirt.
It's that now, right?
One was in Jersey too.
Okay.
They're closing. So they had a Crosby T-shirt and they had a McDavid T-shirt. I was debating on getting the Crosby, but I already have a Winter Classic jersey from 2008 when they played at Buffalo. So I got
should you pull it out?
I got the McDavid T-shirt.
Should you pull it out? The 2008 Winter Classic jersey?
Why, you want to see it?
Is it signed?
Oh no, it's wearable.
Okay.
Mark, ask a Dougie if he ever met Crosby.
Have you ever met Crosby, Doug?
Every time I had something, he would walk away.
I got him.
I got him. No problem.
That's not my fault.
Dougie, come to Pittsburgh
That was well
without COVID, and I'll make you get him.
Yeah, we're gonna plan a trip for next season.
I got you. I got him twice in Pittsburgh, but
You have to.
he's not going to sign right now. There's a bunch of security now. There's no point.
Like, you have to go for him.
Obviously, I mean, I don't really need him, and I always need him, but I don't. There's really nothing I have that I need from him.
I would hunting for him.
No, he signs photos like absolute dog crap.
It's
Yeah?
He lit up my canvas.
It's this.
Yeah, I was with Thane that day.
Joy crop. He there ever like if Devils like Connor would see me there every single day.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad for them.
Pittsburgh's nice, right?
What, arena or the city?
The arena.
It's beautiful. I mean, I think. I will. I had it. Let me pull it up for you. I lost it. So that's the autograph that Sid gave me.
Oh, not bad. Was that a phone case?
What?
Yeah.
Is that a phone case?
No, it's my canvas. Pittsburgh Graphs.
Oh, you were zooming it in. That's why I couldn't see it.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Graphs. Send me the follow.
Who's in charge of Pittsburgh Graphs? Oh, that's you?
That's me, idiot.
Oh, I never knew that.
Send the follow.
I think that, they follow my Sorrow Broadcasting page, I think.
It's me, baby.
I never knew that.
Yeah. I do that and Penguins _fan page 412.
Yeah, my follow name is like should follow.
Mac, you're cutting out a little bit. I can't really hear you.
Yeah, he's got to use his laptop next time.
I gotta download shit.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, you're very PG-13 on here.
No.
Yeah. All right, so we got a quick announcement.
Oh.
Our next show with Marc will be April 21st at 1 p.m. It's a Wednesday. And the next episode of the Doug Saravo Show will be April 19th. After the Phillies game, I will do a post-game show about the Phillies and the Giants. So that's that. And we just want to say thank you for supporting the Doug Saravo Show, Saravo Broadcasting, and all those involved with Saravo Broadcasting.
Here, we should just keep going.
Huh?
We should just keep it going.
Who said it's over? We got 6 minutes left.
Fuck, man.
Bro, you gotta stop cursing.
Yeah, hello.
We just keep going.
We can, but what are we gonna talk about, Mel?
We should. Yeah.
Huh? You're really breaking up today.
Fuck.
They're not with Mel.
That's hilarious.
Wait, I love you, Mac. You know that.
Yeah, we love you, buddy.
You will not hear.
I can't hear a word you're saying. You're frozen to the screen.
Fuck him.
Who are you talking about?
My son. No, I said someone, and he can't.
Wait, Doug. I don't get the bottom of the screen off Beck's show. What does that mean?
Next.
Oh, this is bad.
I didn't even realize that. I need glasses. Yeah, that's supposed to be next.
I know. I'm just pulling. I'm pulling on your leg hairs.
Yeah, but good thing, highly professional show. You gotta make sure it looks good.
So yeah, is this more of a hockey broadcast now? I saw that on your I think it was either Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah, I really like talk hockey now. So,
I saw you kicked off those two guys. I feel bad.
well, I was planning to transitioning,
Oh my god.
but yeah, mostly hockey. I mean, I would still have like other guests on different times to do things.
I think this is one of the most upcoming podcasts. You know, we could surpass Spit and Chicklets. I think.
Imagine.
Hey, Spit and Chicklets, baby.
Oh, you have it? Where do they sell it?
Like liquor store.
All of them?
Yeah, I mean this was for my my birthday.
Because I never seen it at my liquor store.
Sucks. Managers, man.
This stuff is extremely good. I'll tell you that much.
I get fucked up from it.
How about that? Yeah.
Oh boy.
No, but I think we can beat Spit and Chicklets.
Yeah.
So I want to hear Mac's position on here. How do you think the Islanders trade from Palmieri and Zajac is going to help them?
Yeah, let's hear this.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. But it's on their top. Can you guys? I mean, happens. I not expect a whole lot.
I mean, Mac, they can't really hear you, bud.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Mac, I don't care if you're screaming to the phone. We still can't hear you.
Wait, hold on. Mac, hang up. I'll call you on my phone and see if we could pick you up. All right, Mac, how are you?
What's going on, bud?
All right, so tell us about the moves that the Islanders did with Kyle Palmieri and Travis Zajac.
Like, I mean, it's like you can help them on top six. You know, I don't think they generate like points and shit.
So you don't think the Islanders would go to the postseason? I mean, go on a good run?
They could, but I mean, they like a structured team. It's like I give Murray will now fit in that. I just don't. He'll put up like a lot of points.
You know how much depth they got?
A lot of depth.
Mac doesn't know a lot about depth.
Yeah, we know that by now. We know that by now. He don't know anything about depth.
No, apparently not. I hear Marc.
You hear Marc, right?
No,
Oh no, because I gotta find a way where I could get speakers and like make like actually have people call in and talk. But
I thought you were able to do that.
no, you can, but I want to get it connected to the computer, and then we could just pick it up without using my phone.
Well, Dougie, homework to it.
Huh?
Have some homework. Figure it out.
Oh, you got homework now?
No, you.
Yeah, I'll look into it. I thought you meant you had homework now, and you know.
Oh, Dougie, what? Try for autos next week.
Huh?
Try for auto next week.
Yeah, I'll try. But when I tried for the Penguins, I went with my coworker Kyle, and I think Tanev or Letang, he had long hair. I couldn't really tell. Was coming up to my friend Kyle, and then the security guard or the Penguins manager or whoever it was like, "You can't sign," and then that was it.
Oh shit! Yeah, all for autos.
The cursor, man.
Lafreniere.
You got Laffy?
Okay.
Try for Laffy.
Wait, you tried?
I try for Laffy.
Wait, did he try?
Wait, I'm confused. What is you tried for Laffy?
No, to try for him.
Oh, to try. Cause I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Titties. Oh god.
All right, Mac. We'll talk to you later.
All right, take care, buddy. Love you, pal. Yo, he's a character.
I just want to get off starting saying that the Doug Survival Show. Tune in every Monday. See me and Doug.
Hell yeah, we got more viewers now too, and I'm happy about that.
I told you I've been marketing more.
Good. But yeah, next week you and I will be on next Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday at 1 p.m.
Talk the Devils, recap a Devil game. Hopefully there's something I could talk about and not just be like, hey, you guys embarrassed us.
Yeah. But I do want to get into, without Mac arguing, I want to get into the Capitals trade a little bit more without any rebuttals.
How?
It is not a good trade.
No, it's not. I don't understand why he thinks...
That's not. Jacob Voracek, I'm sorry, not Jacob Voracek. Jacob Verana and Ratchet Panik are two great players and a first and a second. Not a good trade just for Anthony Mantha. They could have got another player.
Yeah, especially for a playoff push.
Yeah.
It's not like it's happened in December and you could figure it out. Too late. A key piece for their cup run? Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But I do. This was a very slow trade deadline day.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened like last night, and then
I mean the big trades were last night. Carter to the Penguins, Hall and Lazar to Boston. Nothing really going on today. I mean a couple of trades here and there.
Yeah, but they were like low key trades. They weren't like those top players. No Getzlaff.
No, I thought he was going to get moved.
I thought so too. No goaltenders.
I mean, Dubnik was the only one, but I think that was last night too.
No, that was like a few days ago.
Oh well, that's crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't recent. It was like a few days ago, Dubnik.
Yeah. But since we're over the 2-hour mark, we'll do our sign-offs now.
All right, that's Marc Merrell. Marc, anything to say?
Catch us on next episode on Wednesday at 1 p.m. We'll be recapping the Devils Penguins game, and we'll also be doing more of like a preview to the next two games after that.
And I will be live on Monday, whatever time it is, when I get home from the Philly Giant game, review the Philly Giant game. Hopefully it doesn't rain so I could go, but we'll see. And if it does rain and I can't go, we'll do something on Monday. So.
Yep. So thank you for having me again, and
always a pleasure. We're a good team, and then Mac, if he could get his like audio all together.
Yeah. So
it's like 2 against 1 half the time.
It's a real shame because I feel like he's a smart guy, but when it comes to some of these hockey things, I mean,
yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, jeez.
Mac is here. I love it. Oh, God. This character. We love you, though, Andrew.
I am signing off. I will be on the next show. Me and Doug will be on Wednesday.
1 p.m.
April 20. No.
Yeah, the 21st, right? Tuesday's the 20th?
Yeah, April 21st at 1 p.m.
All right, can't wait.
Thank you, Dougie, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Marc. Thanks, Andrew. Now we got to go.
Yep.
All right, take care. Thank you for joining me on the Doug Survival Show. I appreciate you guys supporting me. You know, I've done a lot of great work with the Falcons production team, Survival Broadcasting. You know, this is work that a lot of people, including the haters, mostly the haters, said couldn't have been done before. And couldn't have been prouder. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Can't wait for autos next year.
Growing up, I wanted to be in the NHL. I wanted to be just like my idol, Martin Brodeur. In life, sometimes you win some, but sometimes you will lose some. Being successful isn't about chasing a paycheck. Being successful is about chasing your passion and building a foundation to where you want to be. You only live once, so you might as well do what you love. Think big. Don't just settle. People are going to hate, doubt, and tell you that you can't. But if you put your mind to something, nothing is impossible. Think big. Falcons Insider, #1, all across Monroe. It's the most viewed.
I really appreciate you coming out and doing this. Doug does a great job covering us. He runs the Instagram for us and posts all interesting facts, comments about our teams we go through.
When you look at the polls, when you look at the viewers, when you look at the statistics, we're getting a lot of good feedback, and I think moving forward that we're going to do a lot of great things. And the success that we have in store.
I'm Doug Saravo, and I approve this message.